The views presented in this podcast are those of the speakers in this podcast and do not represent the views of the DoD or its components.
What's going on?
Welcome in to Fermented Minds Podcast. My name's Jay Graham, and with me as always is Gianni P.
Bow. What's going on?
What's up, brethren?
Hey, another day. I like your little disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah, we're about to get into it, bro. So I don't know where this conversation is going, but there's gonna be some fun topics. Definitely a little controversial topics, possibly. So just want to cover our bases.
Yeah, I like that. And anytime you put that disclaimer out, it's definitely like an eye opener, ear opener. Yeah, I'm excited to get involved in some of these topics, man. How have you been? How's your week been?
It's been good, man. I had a short week. I recovered from all kinds of sicknesses, and I'm back to 85% health. Feeling good, feeling strong.
It's good. I'm glad to see you back in the booth, man. Back to the pod.
Yeah, I had to take a little sabbatical from drinking some good beer too, so that was annoying.
Well, you were kind of like participating in like a dry February there for a little bit, huh? Like involuntarily, but like voluntarily.
I ain't gonna say I went into like withdrawals or nothing, but god dang, bro.
We will not admit anything on this podcast.
Yeah. But it kind of got me thinking like about like how I used to drink in college and like what the best drunk foods are, man.
Can we talk about assessing drunk food? Like how accessible it is now? Like Uber Eats, just like food delivery services make it way too easy to get drunk food.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I have looked at the back of my receipt and I wake up in the morning and there's a bag of Taco Bell that's left over, or McDonald's. But I think my go-to would be like Taco Bell, man. That was always a Crunchwrap Supreme, a chicken quesadilla, and that puts you right to sleep.
Yeah, so I think in my like younger drinking days in my 20s, I was a Del Taco guy over Taco Bell.
Really? That's definitely a West Coast Cali thing.
Yeah. They got like a double Del burger. They shred up the lettuce in that thing. It's nice.
You said a double Del burger?
So youthfully, yeah, like a burger.
Yeah.
Or a burrito. But now I'm older, a little more sophisticated.
Uh-huh.
I think ramen. Ramen brings it home.
Ramen is, yeah, that's great. Great drunk food. I was thinking, so yeah, burger, like I love a good McDonald's. Little McDouble, add mac sauce, 4-piece nugget with a spicy mustard, a small fry. That's my go-to order.
Yeah, getting specific on it. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, the leftovers, dude. Like a leftover spaghetti. Ooh. Heat that sucker up. That'll fill you. That'll hit the spot. It'll soak up everything, make you feel full. Spaghetti is obviously a top like 5 foods, so it's like it's just a great meal.
What would be like the worst food you could have when you're drunk?
Probably like a salad, dude.
like yeah, or like some cold chicken. You know,
cold
just
chicken,
like, just cooked in chicken cooked in butter with a little bit of salt, and it's cold, left over from the night before.
Like no seasoning, just salt. That's it.
Yeah,
that sounds like the worst drunk and sober food. I think a salad, dude. Can you imagine just making a salad when you're drunk? Just like, hold on, let me get the lettuce, chop this up, cucumbers, onions, pepper. Oh, that sounds kind of good. I mean, sober.
That's not terrible.
But like drunk, nah.
Yeah, vegetables and alcohol shouldn't be mixed.
Nah, you want to go something heavy, something greasy, something that'll hit the spot. Suck it up too. A lot of carbs.
Any kind of cheese, potato, you're good to go.
Yeah, little potato skin, a little bit of nachos and cheese. Ooh.
Yeah, bro. Some carne asada fries.
The West Coast style.
Mexican food, man. Mexican food is drunk food, man.
I made a mean noodle dish this week. I've been cooking a lot since I've been here.
Yeah.
because I've been working from home a lot, and I made a baked ziti with some ricotta cheese on it.
Some
And
ricotta cheese.
Parmigiano. It was and mozzarella. It was so dang good. It was Taylor's favorite meal I made so far. I was pretty proud.
That's what's up, bro. Getting a little Italian.
A little Italian in you.
Let's move on into our first segment of the night, man. This is where we're getting a little weird with it, getting a little controversial, man.
Yeah, we get a little country.
As you know, things are heating up.
Oh, they're heating up.
It's heating up over in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically
With the crane and the motherland, man.
The motherland and the cranes. They call it the motherland?
Isn't that what it's called? Or Mother Russia, whatever?
Motherland,
right?
That ain't my motherland, but
Yeah. Well, anyway, things are heating up over there, and everyone's getting all, getting all weird about it. Like, oh, are we going to war with Russia over Ukraine? First of all, I don't understand it, dude.
This is a thing between those two, right? And it's been going on for years, and like you said, it's been heating up. I thought last weekend we were about to get involved, but we started evacuating people last weekend, early this week, and
yeah, they said that in the news. That was in the news.
it was in the news. Yeah, yeah, things were heating up last weekend. Moving people out of the embassy. Ukraine and Russia have been having this little feud for many years.
This is my thing, bro. Is like, who cares, man? Like, who cares? Like, yeah, it sucks, dude. Like, Russia's bigger than Ukraine. And if they wanted to, they could put the whooping on them.
They really could.
They could. How that affects, like, us, I don't know. And I get, like, the UN has a responsibility to, kind of protect the world's interests in this and that, and not let, bullies pick on Winstons of the world.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go to Russia, bro.
Dude, it's gonna be cold.
I don't care about y'all beef. I don't want to go to war, and I don't want to be cold, bro. I'm a Southern California boy.
Dude, there is nothing worse than being cold, doing some like training or exercise. I couldn't imagine wearing all this cold weather gear, these thick gloves, and you gotta like maneuver a gun, do patient care. Like it's like
that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
what are we doing?
I feel like it would just be a war of attrition. Like what do you just fight for the spring and the summer and then like truce, bro?
Football season starts, truce, and then after March Madness, we get a kick in again.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to fight in the cold, dude.
There's nothing good that comes out of the cold. Honestly, nothing.
No, like, yeah. So I don't want to go. I don't think we should go to war because it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, the only thing is the reason why it was just because we're policing them or whatever. But there's no major benefits out of getting us involved into a world war.
And then we you go over to that country or whatever, and you eat some of the local food. Bro, have you had Russian food?
I couldn't even name you one. Is pierogies Russian?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I kind of like pierogies a little bit.
Well, I'm thinking like potatoes, dude.
Potatoes,
like goulash or like minced cow liver. I'm pretty sure that's a thing over there.
And a lot of vodka.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be allowed to partake in the best cultural aspects.
Oh heck no! And we're gonna be going against a bunch of dudes on that vodka.
Yeah, staying nice and warm, and there's they get a little tipsy.
Yeah, alcohol's a natural like heater. Like it heats up your body.
I heard it actually like is the opposite.
Bro, it's so bad. So we went camping one time in March in Florida, but it was in March. We camped on an island below freezing weather. It was cold. We went fishing. Our hands, feet, everything was cold, wet. It was the worst experience ever. I fell asleep by the fire. We drank. I could have died. I could have literally died. I froze, hypothermia. Like I was so cold.
Bro, I almost freeze in the summer in my house, man. My wife turned that AC all the way down. Yeah, anything under 72 degrees, man, and I get freezing.
What? I am just like your wife then. I need it below like 70.
Nah, I can't do it, man. If it's like 73 is perfect for any time of year for me. It does not matter. It doesn't matter.
If it's 73 with like a breeze, then I can deal with it. If you got a nice breeze coming through your windows or something, but if it's not, it's like, nah, I can't do still air at 73.
Bro,
No shot.
that sounds relaxing. Like that almost made me like I pictured what 73 is with a breeze coming through the windows. God dang, that just makes me want to take a nap, bro.
So whenever you came over to my apartment, I always kept it at 68. So when you came over, you're probably freezing your
Oh,
ass.
just dying.
I always kept it at 68.
And we were drinking. I was hypothermic as hell, man.
Could have been a case, man. Could have been a little cold casualty case, man.
Yeah. So, but it gets me thinking, like with the Krem dog, you know, Vladimir Putin or whatever, and how crazy that dude is. It's like a real life villain over here, like, which I mean, sure, like he's, from what we know about him through our media, he doesn't seem like he's an easy guy to get along with.
I'd say like 90% of the world thinks on the same page as us.
The dude's a villain, right? Like that's.
I would consider him a villain according to what we're presented. All right, so speaking of villains, let's do a hypothetical movie, TV show, real life. Putin's obviously, we'll consider him a real life villain, but who is your top villain? You got like a top 3, top 5? We got top 1.
I got a couple.
You got a couple villains in mind?
I had a couple villains in mind, and just off the top of the dome, because Russia's what we were just talking about. Edward Snowden is technically a villain, right?
He's a Russian. He lived there now, right?
Yeah, he's up in there, just hiding out, and he's an enemy. He's a straight villain, right?
So So what was his whole story? He was part of the NSA, had a bunch of information. He was giving it away to foreign countries. Was it just Russia or was it China?
No. He wasn't giving it away. So he blew the whistle on the NSA for illegally spying on U.S. citizens.
Oh,
yeah, through like Google, through the phones, through the little gadgets people got in their houses. I can't say what gadget it is because then it'll turn on and start talking to me.
Oh, Alexa.
That's the one, bro.
I got you.
But yeah, they were spying on the citizens through all that, man. And he was like, hey, world, like they said they wouldn't do this and they're doing it. And yeah, he shouldn't have done that, bro. He shouldn't have done it. Bad guy.
Sometimes you gotta watch what you say around certain people. You know what I mean? Because I guess he's considered a villain according to our top agencies. It's
just crazy that you can be considered a criminal for reporting a crime.
Right. He legit.
You know what I mean?
He did what he thought was like right. He wanted the people to be aware. It's just like when you have something that heavy, you know what I mean? Like something that real, it's like people just don't want to. They don't want to take that burden. They don't want to, you know what I mean? Like deal with that. So it's like he gets that hush hush, shut it down quick, and then make him look like a villain, I guess you can say.
Yeah. So now this little villain just hiding out in Russia. He can't go nowhere. He's stuck. What about you though, bro? You got yourself a little villain.
Well, shout out to his wife for sticking with him and moving from Hawaii to Russia. She's a real one.
Oh yeah, she is.
A villain. So I won't do my top one yet. I'll say my top one. I have another one. I got two in mind. Obviously, you've seen Training Day, right?
Hell, oh baby.
Denzel,
Yeah.
man, dude, Denzel in that movie, and it's like he's a villain. He's not like he's evil. He's corrupt and all that, but like the way he played that role and just like King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'll have you play basketball in Pelican Bay.
My dog.
My dog. Jake, you want to get wet? You ever get wet?
Yeah, bro. And they had what's her name? Eva Mendes in that.
Was it Eva? It was one. Yeah, Mendez.
Yeah.
I get her mixed up with somebody else. I forget, but yeah,
Selma Hayek.
something. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Eva Mendes, man. That's my girl right there.
No, I get her mixed up with Jessica Biel. Yeah, the girl from Well, she's
I
a
know who
Texas-
Jessica Biel is.
Yeah.
I don't know how you confuse the two.
They kind of look similar to me. One's a little bit more
All right.
darker. But what about you? Any other villains?
Yeah, man. I got obviously the Joker in Dark Knight was clutch.
Oh, Heath. That was a top-notch performance.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I got another nonfiction villain, the Iceberg from Titanic, man. It's legendary.
That one was a true like. He didn't show up until late in that movie too. He played. That's the thing. Like they had no idea.
Yeah, bro. They're unsinkable shit. Boom. The Iceberg. That's a great villain, bro. Like it killed a lot of people, but it's not the Iceberg's fault, man.
It's really not. He was there for a minute chilling, like he or she, but they were chilling for a minute. So
Yeah, or maybe the Titanic was the villain for hitting the iceberg. The iceberg wouldn't do nothing, man.
imagine a movie of just the iceberg the whole time for like an hour and a half,
Just chilling.
And then the Titanic comes, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta defend this land."
You're gonna bitch slap this thing real
Yeah,
quick.
so shout out to the iceberg, straight hero or villain. Hero. My next villain is my ultimate favorite villain from the show. I'm gonna say in the show. I'm gonna see if you can even guess it. Breaking Bad.
Okay.
I don't know if you watched that, but
Yeah, Jesse Pink.
Jesse Pinkman. Shout out to Jesse.
Jesse Pinkman.
It's gonna be Gus Fring, man. The way you know Gus, right?
Yes.
Los Pollos Locos.
Right.
The way he just carried, like he was so meticulous, just smooth operator, handled every situation like on the spot, quick with it. Everything was professionally done. Took off his jacket, cut that dude's throat, put his jacket back on. Like the way he left the spoiler alert. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad by now, spoiler alert. The way he goes out at the end and like fixes his tie before he falls down. Oh my god, he's so smooth villain.
Okay. You just got my wheels turning on my ultimate villain.
Hold on, let me crack this.
Number one favorite villain of all time is Kingpin from Daredevil, dude.
Never seen Daredevil.
God damn.
Talking about the show or the movie?
Yeah, the show, not the movie. Not no Ben Affleck trash. Bro.
Okay, yeah, I figured you're talking about the show. Yeah, I didn't watch the show. Is he good?
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. And the dude, what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio, whatever his name is.
No, that's pretty good. Yeah.
The dude who plays that guy, he makes that show. Like he's the smoothest criminal.
Okay.
Better than Michael Jackson.
Better than Michael Jackson smooth?
Yeah.
Better than-
Smooth criminal.
Better than yeah, I like the smooth villains. Obviously the major ones you said Joker, William Dafoe, Green Goblin, and Spider-Man. He just so funny when he rides around on that hoverboard.
Yeah, he's just a little goober, bro.
Bowser from Super Mario Bros. Dude was always in the way, huh?
Yep, another good one. But I'm gonna throw out a name. We don't have to get into it this episode, but I would like to unpack this in a future date. Another dude, Gary Webb. All right, R.I.P.
Gary
bro.
Webb.
Died by suicide. 2 shots to the back of the dome. Suicided himself. Right.
Oh, but he got 2 shots off?
Yeah, he got 2 shots off in the dome, dude. Coroner said, "Nah, that's suicide."
Okay.
So guy was a real villain, dude.
Two shots with 1 pistol.
Yeah, he was getting into some things he shouldn't have got into, I guess, man. Like uncovering some top secrets of the government, some during the crack epidemic, and the government's involvement in the whole crack epidemic.
That crack epidemic was that late 80s?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that was during Reagan. That was the Reagan administration, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say no. Nancy Reagan, just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah, started a whole thing in this country. But we don't got to get into it, man. But he dug into the cartels, how the drugs were getting into the United States. We don't got to get into it right now. We should unpack that in another episode.
I like that. Yeah, we can save that one for a later one. I'm definitely down to learn about Gary Webb. He sounded like a golfer, honestly. If you would have said, I was thinking an immediate golfer. So
R.I.P. Gary Webb, bro.
Rip.
Yeah. And you know what? These people out here, they need to stop blowing whistles, man. You're out here like too short, just blowing the whistle, man. But you need to stop, all right?
I like that. Too short.
Yeah. Just don't blow the whistle, okay? Just keep it to yourself. All right. Let us all live in our peaceful dystopia, utopia.
Bubble.
Let us have a good time in our bliss. And keep reality to yourself, bro.
Hey, blow the whistle, man. Just like a flag on the play. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't be a whistleblower, man.
Don't be a whistleblower.
Keep it to yourself, man. Take it to your grave.
Protect yourself at all times. It's like a UFC fight. Bruce Buffer, or not Bruce Buffer, Herb Dean. Herb Dean. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, you gotta protect your neck.
I was gonna shout out to those villains. Yeah, shout out to the villains. Shout out to Lord Voldemort, one of my favorites.
You said his name, bro.
Yeah, I said it one time. I got 2 more. You know that.
Out here breaking rules.
But yeah, let's get into the big event over the weekend. Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy that the Rams got that one, bro.
Congratulations to you and your Rams.
Yeah, dude, Matt Stafford. I'm happy for him and Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald. Like, I'm happy. Jalen Ramsey, like all these great NFL players get in the ring, dude.
Dude, like, I mean, they all played a hell of a game. I mean, the first half, OBJ, man, shout out to OBJ. Like, he was balling out before he got hurt. Like,
yeah,
he was going to be unstoppable. And then when he got out, I was like, okay, this is what the Bengals needed. And then halftime hits. What a great halftime show! First of all, we can come back to that. But,
yeah. It just snuffed my man Ice Cube, though. What the hell, bro?
Dude, I think they had 50 hanging upside down for like 2 minutes waiting to go.
Bro, he took G Unit to G Force, bro. His face and his hat looked like he was in some kind of one of those fast jets, bro. He was just hanging back.
Just hanging. That boy was looking thick.
He was like three C's on that thing, thick, bro.
But that halftime was pretty dang awesome. It was. I wish Kendrick would have did a different song, but I also wish it was a little bit longer. You know, I kind of didn't want it to stop. You know, but
yeah, there was a few things that happened. Like they told M not to take a knee, and the dude took a knee, which is great.
Yeah.
Dre did some He did a shout out to Tupac on the piano, R.I.P. So it was a good show, man.
And Snoop Dogg, he had a phase. Yeah, Snoop, you know what I'm talking about, Snoop.
That
He
dude,
had a-
you didn't see him puffing?
Yeah, I mean, it's California, it's Snoop Dogg. I wouldn't be upset if he wasn't puffing.
Right.
But he had a Phase Clan chain, gold chain, representing the gaming community. Oh, it was awesome.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Man.
Yeah, Phase Up, baby.
What is that, dude? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a little F, little phase, little.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, you got it. There you go.
Oh, okay. It's like you just move it down a little bit, and it looks like a little.
Do a little, yeah. This is
taking a leak out of the tree line.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. But yeah, great halftime show. OBJ goes out. Cooper Kupp, obviously number one receiver all year. You figured he's already getting doubled. He'll probably get triple covered. Dude still performs out of his freaking mind, man. Let me give you the stats for the year. I just got throw these out here because they're impressive. 178 catches, 2,425 yards, 22 touchdowns, and a Super Bowl MVP. Shout out to Cooper Kupp.
Dude, all these non, Cooper Kupp believers over these last few years, they just weren't watching the game.
Yeah.
All right. Like, it was only a matter of time that he got here. And I'm like, kudos to him for getting the MVP. It usually goes to the quarterback. But how could you not? How could you? OBJ goes down, right?
Yeah.
And Stafford did play a good game. They couldn't run the ball, so they're forced to throw it. They had to find a way to get it to Kupp. He had to find a way to get open.
It's unbelievable. And I think he had 0 drops the entire playoffs. Like it's crazy.
He's the best, dude.
He's awesome. I love Cooper Kupp. Shout out to him.
Little no-look pass from Matt Stafford, too.
Bro, Cooper Kupp did make that throw to Matthew Stafford. That was way over his. I think that play was really set up for OBJ because OBJ can throw. I think that was set up for him, but he got hurt, obviously. So Cooper Kupp he got a little too excited behind that.
OBJ's left-handed, though, right?
He is. So it's probably like a reversal type.
Yeah,
switch
so that because Matt Stafford rolled out to the right.
They probably flipped it though, because OBJ, dude's got a nice little arm, man.
Yeah, and he's he had the ACL. We'll see how he comes back.
So football is over now. What do you Sunday? What do you do now?
Well, I just chill now, man.
I chill with the family.
I chill with the family, and that's great, dude. I got 3 kids, so I get to hang out with them. My wife, it's great, man.
There you go. Well, luckily I got Taylor, but I also got NHL, NBA, March Madness coming. God, I love sports.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more research done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just learn, bro. I love to learn, so
that's good.
It's just an extra day of learning.
Yeah, man. And you've been killing this editing on the pod, so shout out to you. I attempted to edit and my computer crashed, and it was already a lot harder than I thought. So I respect your grind.
Yeah, dude.
It took me an hour just to cut clips, bro. To cut out segments. It's crazy.
It sucks, and hopefully God sends us somebody to do this for us, man. Shout out to all the people out there in the streets, grinding, struggling through minimum wage, through the inflation, through the pandemic, through everything, man. Yeah. Shout out to you all. Keep surviving.
Keep surviving. Keep grinding. Yeah, even the ones not minimum wage, unemployment. Hey, go keep grinding to get that job, baby. You got it.
Or don't.
Or do your thing and work the system. Do you, man? Do you? That's how it should be, man. Everyone should be able to do themselves, man.
That sounds real socialist of you.
Yeah, do yourself, man.
Shout out to the little people, man. little people trying to just make it in the world. Just as you're trying to make it, don't forget to help out your neighbors.
And love your family.
And yourself. No one has a problem loving themselves, though. Am I right?
I think some people do. I think that's actually an actual issue.
Dude, we got an iPhone, an iMac, iCulture, bro. Like people don't struggle loving themselves. We're struggling loving our neighbors, man. Loving our community.
Yeah, no, that's true. We need more love, and we need good beer and good podcast.
Just share it with somebody. Share the love.
Share the love.
Pod.
Thanks for subscribing, liking. Shout out to all subscribers. You know who you are.
KV. I love you, dog.
We love you, KV.
You're the real legend.
He is, man. He always comments. He's a true legend. Shout out to KV.
That's right. And we're gonna be doing a podcast soon coming up. We're gonna have our first guest, and we're also gonna be doing a guest appearance over on the Blind Pig podcast. You can check him out on YouTube. That's Mr. Carter over there has got a good thing going on, helping some entrepreneurial mindset folks.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, give him a follow. It's a good podcast. Good guy. I'm excited for that collab. Oink, oink.
Tweet, tweet.
Peace.